Hello, everyone. You know what? We're going to talk about sports. Okay, I didn't do much sport podcast till I think NBA fight was a long time ago. But you know what? My life is kind of busy, and I know a lot of people love watching my videos. I'm hoping more people will. That's my main goal. I've been a little bit kind of busy, and I have to have a mood into it. You have to have a little schedule, a lot of fun stuff. And it takes time. For me, it takes a lot of time trying what to do, and I want to make it more fun and stuff. And I had to take a lot of time in editing, and I don't have to do editing too much, but I had to make it look cool. But okay, we know what? We're on game 3 of the NBA Finals, and it starts today. I'm gonna watch tonight. But game 3, I think Dallas is gonna win game 3. I think 100% they're going to. They need to. But big question. Portinez, their center slash guard is. I don't know how you do it anymore. They make it weird. It's more center, but he's like a guard sometimes. You know what? He hurt. I heard. Is he going to play or not play? Or if he do play, how effective he is? Well, a lot of people are saying it's like a weird thing. Not much people usually have it. It's a new thing for NBA, mostly energy. And let's see how it goes. Cause see, he was not doing good at the end of. He didn't play at the end, but I'm hoping he don't play. Cause I feel like he is. For me, if I wasn't a Dallas fan, if I was a Celtics, that's the only why they're winning. Or that that's a good reason why they're winning. They're the whole team is just doing really good. Um, he makes the team much better. He can block. His backpedaling, the lob dunking that Dallas love. It's hard for them to do it more, and he's scoring like crazy. Not like crazy, but like for someone that's not the whole star, he's doing crazy good. He's blocking. He's making it a little harder for other players, and because I'm a fan of Dallas now. Um, because I want them to win, but Dallas likes to paint more or close to the paint, and that's harder to do when you have a really good blocker. It's hard to get to the rim, and let's see. It may change the game if how how can he play. For me, I wouldn't play these next 2 games. Hey, it's a 7 man game, game 7. It's best of 4. In game 7, it's like, do you waste? For me, it's like it's 2 games at home at away game. It's like better. For me, I would 100% try to see if we can play without him right now. Because we did play for a while without him. But for me, because all the other games they weren't that good teams. Or they're good teams, but then they got hurt. Their players got hurt. But for me, he's affecting. Let's see how they do with a good team. With Dallas is kind of hurt. They're getting hurt. Their best player is kind of not the best. But well, that's NBA. It's a long season. It's not just an easy season. But see how it goes. I would for me like the first two because it's a really short turnaround. The next game's on Friday. I would 100% for me. If I was their Celtics, I would 100% just sit him. He can rest. Rest that foot. See if he can get better for game 5. You know what? You know why we like why 1 and 2 somewhat it was lost to because you know Irving only got like 6 points in those 2 games, or maybe two. Game 2, I think he only had maybe 6 points. one of the superstars only got 6 points. For me, game 1 and 2, Irving did not play well. Hey, Luka was good. He was still feeling. He's been having no. His knees were horrible, not horrible, but hurt, and he's playing hurt the whole game. And when you have, if you don't have your, like I know game 2, they had open threes and they just couldn't shoot it, and that makes a difference because they were down by 20 to 30 points. If you got a 3-pointer, they could have won, but Irving just couldn't, and Irving couldn't do anything. There, side people wasn't playing crazy good. Like, yes, Luka was just doing crazy good, and I don't know. Irving needs to play well, and the team needs to play well, and they need. But for me, Irving needs to play well. He needs to play better at defense, and the whole team needs to be better at defense. But how Celtics are doing it, how Minnesota didn't do it, was they let Luka have to play defense and offense. Minnesota did not do that much. They pick and trying to get him on there and make him play defense. They're not, and Celtics really do not have a player that like Minnesota was. They had their center. Yeah, he's a good dunker. He's a good blocker. Maybe good field goal. Maybe he don't really do that too much. Back some person down. Because they're more of a run, boom, 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 boom. They're good defense. But for me, defense. For me, their big guy have to really know how to shoot a 3 anymore for NBA. You know why? Because if you don't shoot a 3, then the person is going to sit down on the block and just wait for them to dribble, and then they're going to block. Just because he's not going to shoot a 3. He's just going to pick and maybe, I don't know, lob or something like that. I like how they're doing that, but then you have to have someone that knows how to shoot a 3 sometimes. To make a little threat of outside, they can't just guard inside. They can slide them under there and be good. But they have to, for me, Irving needs to play well for Dallas. They could still lose without their center. They can still lose if Irving don't play well, because they have maybe 2 superstars. Holiday is really good, and they have a good team around them, and they have a lot of people that can rest. Dallas should somewhat do too. They're not consistent. That's the hard part. Get a good team that's consistent, and I think they just need to play. They play at Dallas. I'm hoping, and Irving, it was his first time going back to his old team. That was loud. It was boos a lot when he's having it. It was loud. I heard it was really loud, and that just happens. That game just happens. And now we need to talk about a little bit more NBA is that teams not in the NBA Finals. Lakers are trying to they fire their coach. I have to look at what they been saying. They've been doing like maybe 5 or 6 or more coaches in the last 10 years or more or less. I think more years, but that's not good. I think they only won 1 in that season of NBA Finals. Only one with LeBron James only, but it's a thing is they think this is gonna be a good fit, and the money's not really high like a lot of the coaches are, and Lakers are kind of pressuring everyone. to win a championship every single time or get out of and be in NBA Finals every year. And West is not easy. You have Golden State. Now you have Denver. Now you have Dallas, Minnesota. You have all those teams you have to try and get into the play in trying to get out of the play-in tournament. It's hard. And they asked Stan Curry, the UConn's coach, Utah coach. They won the national championship this year, back to back. Now they're going to do the third one. You know what? Like, that was Tuesday. That was Monday. They did it over the weekend. They went through it with him and talking, all that stuff. Bron James was okay with it. He's a really good coach. I think he's a really good coach. He may be good with the younger people. They say, and to make them better. And I think that'd be a good idea. But I think why he turned it down, money. I heard the money was a problem. Because you got it's 6 years. It was 6 years with $7 million. You know how much is the taxes out down there and how what the living down there is? It's horrible. And I think it was like a 3-year deal or something like that. It was a little less money, or a 6-year deal with the less money. But it's not. It's about the same money, same price. I think it was 6 years. But $7 million. Yeah, not bad, but a lot more pressure. Very, very different. I heard a lot of people can go college to NBA too much. It's hard. It's different. To Kentucky old coach. Now he's at, I don't remember anymore. Some other SEC school. He went to NBA, and it was different back then, but still about the same thing. It's not easy to go to college to an NBA much, just because NBA is not easy. NBA is not easy to coach. You coaching adults, and it's not easy to draft people, and you're not in control of it. When you're in college, you're in control of it most of the time, and it's just a different culture, a different thing you got to do. Some teams are good. Some coaches are getting usually really good, and you get like LA, just fire all the coaches if they lose, if they're not going high enough. And like LA, they won this one team. Coach has been it was 3 years, and he got fired. We won one NBA championship with Bron James, one only, and he got fired because of that. But the other 2 years it wasn't like crazy good, but I'm like, people got hurt, everything, but you know what? NBA is kind of more money, or not money, or I want more people. We want to win NBA championship right away. Well, it takes time. You know what's a fun thing? He turned it down. You know why? Pressure. It's a lot of pressure to get a championship. You know how many coaches get fired because they're not going to NBA Finals, or they're not making the play-in game, or the NBA Finals? No, NBA playoffs. Yeah, you don't know. Like it's like not easy. My goodness. And like LA, if you don't, there's a standard. Yeah, win the championship every year. Well, that's what it really is. Or not. Yeah, don't get smoked. It's a lot of pressure being an NBA coach. More in LA, because LA is just so bad. But they just fire their coaches like crazy. They just don't know what they're doing. It's more of the staff, I think, or that managing it. Just trying to, like the Westbrook deal. They blamed someone. They blamed the coach was the problem. No, you need to blame the person who got him there. Thought they, oh, this would be a good idea. No. It's hard. It's not easy to connect with players, and you never know if they're going to be good. But I don't know. It's just a hard thing. I think Dan Curley actually did good because he's going to be a three-peat, be three in a row, winning championship. That if he do good, and he's already starting recruiting. Yesterday, when it happened, he's already starting recruiting. I'm like, that's good. He's a good coach. I think he's a really good coach. I heard a lot of his players coming back. I'm like, that's one reason why he decided not to. It may be not good, a good time to do it. I think, and I think it was a smart idea. And this is the first week. June 12th was the first week of minicamp for NFL. I don't know who's gonna win. I heard Rodgers got an excuse of not going family event or something like that. Some event that they have excuse because if you don't go, you get a fine. For them it's cheap, but they get a fine still. And a lot of them don't go because a lot of them are like Dallas, have a lot of contracts. Some of them go and some they just. And let's see how that goes. And we know it's a fun thing when you talk about NFL a little bit. You know what? Because right now the contracts are they're making higher more money. When you talk about NFL, right now, but it's NFL right now, or NBA right now. But when you talk about a little bit, NFL, they have a lot of contracts. They have I think Prescott this year is the last year, and he gets a new contract. And they want to do it now. They don't have to be on. He won't be on. He's still under contract right now. If you do it now, he won't be on. Can't think anymore. Then you can't get on other teams, or you have to be traded. And I don't know. You have a clause of no getting traded, and or you have to tell them that I want to be traded. But then you can be see what other teams will pay him to do, and he wants more money. Like three other the best players want more better contracts, more money contracts. I'm trying to get him to know how to do all that stuff. It's a lot of stuff you got to remember, but you know what? We're gonna have fun watching sports tonight. I'm gonna watch sports, and we know you're gonna watch sports tonight. The NBA finals. You're gonna watch NBA finals. I know you will. And you know what? We're gonna have fun watching sports tonight. And like and subscribe for me. And you know what? Comment what are you thinking. Who's gonna win tonight? Who's gonna win tonight? I'm going Dallas. Come on below and see if you're gonna win. And if you're gonna watch it a little later after the game, just have fun watching it. If you did watch it, have fun. But have fun being fun.